Do you feel like as 2000, I want to say that 2018 in terms of breaches and events wasn't as seismic as 2017 was. I think 2017 was worse. I think WannaCry and the onset of SamSam were, I think, worse than what we saw this year.
Or what you know of.
Or what you know of, yeah. I'd say what's been published, because there's stuff that's happened that's not published, obviously, and we're not at liberty to discuss those. And But do you feel like 2019 is kind of going to be that smack in the face in terms of security? Do you feel like it's just going to be worse than all previous years?
I think the more smart devices that are out there and the more products that are being used for security, because, if you code securely, that makes a huge difference. If you're not trying to add security as a layer on top of stuff, it's much easier. But all the legacy systems, if you think the ERP system is 30 years old, do you think it's a secure, really wonderful system?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's funny if I spent time in DC and you walk to some, elected officials' offices and you see the device they use.
And there may not be any patch management going with that device.
Yeah, there's stuff that kind of makes you raise eyebrows. Really does. But then there are people that are good, that are trying to do good. And really, I always say it's always easy to Monday morning quarterback, but it's very tough to play the game. Because when you're watching it from the couch, it's always easy to say, "Oh, I would have done that," and but it's difficult to be in a role of a CIO or CISO.
Yes.
And be in charge of so many different aspects and be expected to be perfect all the time.
I don't think anybody's ever perfect all the time. All you can do is hope that you have the best folks that you can afford in place, or that you've outsourced the things that you can afford the best folks to be in place for, that you are constantly assessing where you are, that you are following the critical controls, the SAN critical controls, and that you're always looking to make sure that as technology advances that you're thinking through what the security implications are, that you are constantly aware and learning and reading and looking at what's the emerging technology, what's coming next, how does that impact where I am from a personal perspective as well as from the business perspective, because everybody's vulnerable.
The CyberHub Engage podcast is sponsored by CyberHub Academy. CyberHub Academy are cyber business operation experts, helping any size business operationalize cybersecurity within their organization, whether it be tabletop exercises, security assessments, or building a cybersecurity strategy. For more, go to cyberhubacademy.com.